Mic check 1 2 1 2. You know, there's a lot of moving parts going on here. Hey everyone. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Welcome Facebook.
Hello.
Welcome Instagram. Wait, is Instagram on yet? Okay, Instagram is on.
Now?
It is on right now.
Hello.
Hello everyone. Welcome. This is the first day of the JumpNJuice10000. Today is the first day of the JumpNJuice10000, baby. Day one.
All right, we got to get up this.
All right, so look, all this week for the 10 days.
Yes, there we go.
So for the 10 days, we will be going live with someone who has reversed their symptoms. People have done the 100-day juice cleanses. We got some guests, but today we're always the first guest.
Always.
Because we had Barbie last time, but we decided we're going to be the first guest because we want to know how your first day is.
Yeah.
We know the first day is a tough day, especially if you've never done it before. I've been getting calls all day. Hey, Sean. Sean, I'm hungry. How much juice did you bring today? A cup. Listen.
That's me.
Michelle, I know the kids cup. Listen.
Don't bring no kids cup.
Let me tell y'all something. When you juicing, what is it, 64 ounces? All right. Yeah, this is 64 ounces. You see how big this is? Get about 3 of these on your first couple of days, just so that you're not nervous, just so that you're like, oh my God, I'm hungry.
I'm scared.
That's not going to happen with 3 64 ounces of juice. It's just not going to happen. All right. So don't go to glass. Don't go out with just like 8-ounce glasses, like 4 8-ounce glasses. These are not shots. Here's the thing. We get confused, and we were the same way.
Yes, we were the same way.
Usually when you eat your food, you have a little 8-ounce glass of juice, right? But the juice is your food.
It's everything.
So you need to hit them with the 64. You got to hit them with the 64 ounces of juice to get started. You don't have to.
Now let's be clear.
You don't have to, but just make a lot. The idea is just to make a lot of juice. I'm sorry.
You're not limited.
You're not limited.
It is unlimited amount of juice you could drink. Now, Sean and I have been doing this a long time. It will take me. I couldn't drink a whole thing of this for the whole day. Maybe Sean could, but I don't drink that much, probably because I'm not scared and I've been used to juicing. But during your first juice cleanse, just to make sure you feel secure, just do that.
Yeah, just go big. Just go big.
Then you'll find a way to make yourself cheat. You'll bring a little bit of juice and then be like, I don't have enough juice. And let me tell you something.
Literally happened today.
That's still not a reason to quit, because you could do a water fast for a day. So it's still not a reason to quit. So we just want to make sure you don't excuse yourself, because our goal is to get you through the 10 days.
Listen, Norman, welcome back. This is the second time around. Today was tough. I felt a bit tired, but I'm still going. Good.
Oh yeah, that's part of it.
Listen, go say what you're about to say.
So be very clear. I am going through detox symptoms today like a mother lover.
Let me tell you.
But what I know is that it's not the juice, it's what I was eating before the juice.
Your body is resetting.
Yes.
So this happened to my sister the last time when she did it in January. She slept for hours for like a few days. And what happened was she wasn't getting enough sleep, because she was working, she was doing a lot, she wasn't sleeping. And what happened was during the cleanse, her body was like, oh, you need some sleep.
Period.
Knocked her tail right on out. For days, she was just falling out. That's what happens. That's part of the detox. It's gonna give you everything that your body needs. So I don't want anybody to be scared. You know, if you have a headache.
Yeah. Oh, my headache today.
Michelle had a headache all day today because she drinks coffee. It happens.
Why do I eat something or drink something that I need a detox from? That's what I'm working on.
Right.
That's what I'm working on in my journal. You understand? Michelle, why do you do this? Why?
Somebody was like, Tamika Cooper said, I wasn't hungry.
Yeah, you're not. And here's what I tell you. I don't even use that word. I don't like saying that word. You know that. I don't like saying that word because words matter and you start to play tricks on yourself. The word hungry should not be used in a juice cleanse because Your body is getting all the nutrients it needs. So it is 1,000,000%
Right.
for a fact not hungry. It is not hungry. You have made it. Could we do that on here? Because I can't.
Okay.
You have literally made it up. Your body is not hungry
Right.
at all.
At all.
Your mind, you playing tricks, but I don't even say that word, because then you could start to convince yourself or just go in, and it's not true.
So we're going to start off today. We're going to tell our story,
We're gonna
right?
tell our story.
We're going to talk about our journey with juicing.
Yes.
Just really quick, if y'all can hear us, because I want to make sure you guys can hear us very well. If you can hear us, go ahead and hit 1 in the comment box just to let us know you're there.
And we're going to tell you our juicing story and how juicing helped produce the 3 humans.
So we're going to tell you
yeah.
our story.
Yes.
And then hopefully we could go live with some of you today so we can hear your story, so we can hear about your first day, because your first day could help somebody else's. Your first day could help somebody else's 10 days.
Yes.
All right. So just we're gonna do that. That's what we're doing today.
Yes.
We don't want you guys to panic. You got this. We're doing this for 10 days. Look, we're doing it too.
We're doing it too. And also, I was gonna say,
fancy glasses help also.
Don't say you're trying. You are doing a 10-day juice cleanse. The difference is, if you say you're trying, it's just like I said with natural birth. I'm gonna try natural birth. If you say you're gonna try natural birth, you're gonna ask for that epidural, okay? Because it's very difficult. But if you commit, if you say I am doing it, then everything that happens in between just goes in your journal for a juicier story. And that's it. Once you commit, that's it.
Oh, the bathroom run. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So somebody mentioned the bathroom. Listen, you're gonna be peeing a lot. For me, well, it affects everybody differently. I pee a lot. I drove home today from New York.
We was in the car. We couldn't even juice yet.
I kept stopping. I had to pee like every 5 minutes.
Yes.
It was crazy. But that's
you don't need to
what's
compensate
happened.
for fiber. Yes.
Yeah.
So someone asked the question, how do you compensate for fiber? It's 10 days. You don't need to compensate for fiber. Your body,
you'll be all right.
You don't need to. Yes. Yeah. And also, it's a fast. So yeah, it's a whole different thing that's happening. Also, we did 60 days with absolutely no fiber, and we're the healthiest we've ever been. I healed myself naturally from fibroids without any fiber. So you don't need
We'll get into that, but so the juice doesn't get all of the fiber out. There's still some fiber. There's still going to be some fiber remaining.
You don't need it.
All right, so look, we're going to tell our story. Let's get into it. We got 2 of them actually. Michelle, you want to go first? You want me to go first? Yours is
You can go first, my love.
Well, look, listen. This is a problem that a lot of people have. We're the owners of Double Dutch Aerobics, if you don't know.
Hence, JumpNJuice10000.
JumpNJuice 10. So Double Dutch Aerobics is a 60-minute formatted 8-step class where we do exercises inside the Double Dutch rope. And all of the classes are taught by a Double Dutch Aerobics instructor like Tiffany Woodson.
Yeah.
All right.
A certified double or ourselves.
Or ourselves. So a lot of times, we got a lot of people who want to take our class, but they can't because the way their knees are set up, they can't jump as much. And so that's a joke that we hear a lot. Used to be funny until you hear it a million times and you go, oh my God, this is hurt my feelings. But the thing is, I understand your pain because I was in pain for 20 years, right? So I had knee problems for 20 years. I thought it was because I grew 10 inches in high school.
Yeah.
I thought it's because I played sports. I thought it was because of everything else, but for what it was.
Yes.
Right.
And as his girlfriend at the time, and then later his wife, I thought that's just like what happens. You just get bad knees. I didn't think anything of it.
So here's the thing: you do not get bad knees because of 45.
No.
It just doesn't work like that. It really doesn't.
Not because you ran track.
Your age and your health are 2 different things. So let me tell you. So Michelle and I, we watched this movie called Vegucated. It's not on Netflix anymore. I wonder why. Hopefully you could go and look on Prime. Maybe they might have it on Prime. So basically, Vegucated was a movie where they took 3 individuals from New York, which is where we're from. But this is why it was so relatable.
Yeah.
And they put them on a vegan diet. And Michelle and I, we watched the movie. We were blown away. So we decided that we were going to do a 30-day challenge. We were
Just
like,
30 days.
let's just see how we,
In fact, we binged before the 30 days. We was like, well, since we're gonna do 30 days vegan, let's go get some pork chops from the Waffle House.
Oh,
So,
somebody saw that. Oh,
yes,
I have the book. Oh, there's a book.
I know the book.
Okay. All right. So we watched this movie.
Yep.
And so we decided to do a 30-day challenge. We did maybe 6 or 7 days in. I forget, but it was very short.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't experiencing any knee problems. And I was like, wow, my knee. And I was teaching double Dutch aerobics at the time, right? I was like, wow, my knees aren't hurting. I was like, that's interesting. Cut to, it never came back. My knees were, it was almost like a miracle. Are you ready for a miracle? Look, it was like a miracle. Like my knees stopped hurting on that day, April 2015. How long is that? 9 years ago. We jump every single day. Listen, my knees.
All because of food.
All because of food. My knees were so bad, I couldn't do long car rides, plane rides. I would have to take, like, we just drove from New York to Atlanta. It took
about 22 hours.
It took us about 22 hours. That would be hell for me because I would have had to stop like every hour to get out. And then when I would get out the car, you would hear my knees cracking. I mean, my knees were terrible, so I thought. Mm-hmm. But it was the food, y'all. And that's the thing we're gonna learn for the next 10 days, because you're gonna hear stories from all kinds of people who have reversed themselves from everything. Y'all are gonna be blown away for the next 10 days. Watch. I'm telling you, watch. So it was the food, and I haven't had knee problems ever since, and it still trips me out to this day because I still kind of catch myself, like when I jump, I kind of brace myself for the fall, and I'm like, Sean, what are you doing? Like, your knees don't hurt anymore. But I was suffering for so long. I was so used to adjusting. I was so used to adjusting, which is another thing we do. And Michelle is going to get into that too. We got to stop adjusting to the pain.
Yes.
We got to stop adjusting to the pain. It's like if your right knee hurts,
you just start leaning over to your left more.
Right.
If your shoulder hurts, you just start picking stuff up with your left. You just adjust instead of fixing.
Right.
And everybody, all of us do that. Like, it's just human nature. But we want to stop that.
Right. So I just want you guys to know that it's inflammation. That's really what it is. It's Michelle and I, we've been vegan for almost 9 years. We're cheating.
I cheat. Don't judge me. Okay?
We're cheating vegans. But haven't cheated in a long time, actually.
Sean hasn't cheated. I have.
But I want to though, but I don't. But yeah, so I say that all to say it's in the food, y'all. It's in the diet, and we're gonna see a lot of changes in the next 10 days of doing this juice cleanse. Listen, it's easy. You could do it. Don't panic. You got a community of 10,000 people.
Yeah.
We're going for 1 million people. We're gonna keep doing it until we get 1 million people doing it.
Period.
Straight like that. Michelle, tell me a story.
All right. So, first of all, I got to pump myself up because I'm detoxing. So I feel like the win has been. I told y'all we drove 22 hours here. All right.
I mean, just today, y'all. Today, y'all.
Yes. When the juice cleanse started, we couldn't juice yet. So we were drinking water.
We're drinking water.
And there's 3 humans upstairs. So, what is my story with juicing? So, I actually have my healing story because I have a long relationship with juicing, but I'll tell you my healing story. My healing story is that I was told by 3 doctors and a fertility specialist that I was not going to be able to have children because I had fibroids. And so they told me the only way I was going to be able to have children is if I had an abdominal myomectomy. An abdominal myomectomy, to put it shortly, is basically a C-section surgery, but instead of taking out a baby, you are taking out fibroid tumors.
Wow.
Fibroid tumors are non-cancerous tumors that grow in and around your uterus. I was suffering from that. Also, just to be clear, this is also what I want to stop, is the normalization of period pain.
Ooh.
I have had period pain. In fact, my period started today. That's another reason why I'm drinking, but y'all don't care. My period is light as a feather, y'all.
Light as a feather.
Before, if my period had started today, I would have wanted to redo this. I would have had the motion over there. I would have threw up over there. I would have been like, could we change the date? That's how bad my period used to be. So, because period pain is normalized, I thought it was just good luck, bad luck. I didn't know anything of it. Later on, of course, years down the line, it causes infertility. And so when I was told that by the doctors, I decided to go to YouTube. I am an entrepreneur. I looked at the price of the surgery. They also said I would have to wait 6 months after the surgery to try to get pregnant again. And also I might need another surgery after the abdominal myomectomy because scar tissue can also happen after an abdominal myomectomy. And the cost was going to be about $30,000. So you telling me I'm going to spend $30,000 and I'm not going to be guaranteed to be able to have a baby afterwards? I said, let me look up something else because I don't like those. I don't like it. So I went to YouTube and I saw some women who said that they healed themselves naturally from fibroids. Shout out to Dan, the Life Generator.
Mm-hmm.
He had helped a woman heal herself from fibroids, and then she was able to have children. And so that just spoke to my heart. And so I did 2 30-day juice cleanses. It was one recipe, so that it wasn't like a number of recipes. And I did write my ebook with that recipe in the ebook because I changed it a little bit. So I did that one recipe for 30 days.
Straight.
30 days straight, just that recipe and water, nothing else. So I did 2 30-day juice cleanses, and then I did a 17-day water fast. During the 17-day water fast, I had a fibroid fall out in the toilet.
That is true.
In the toilet.
That's true.
I was upstairs. I felt the urge to push. I said, boop. It said, pop. Something fell out in the toilet. I screamed. Sean was downstairs, and he was like, what the? He came upstairs. I showed him. I didn't have the stomach to pick it up. Sean picked it up. He was like, Michelle, grow up, sis.
I was thinking, look, is this going to help us have some kids? Where's it at? I'm digging in.
But he don't say sis because I hate but he said, grow up, Michelle, literally. And so we took pictures. He took pictures. We confirmed it was a fibroid. I was able to change my options. And then I was able to have 3 kids in 4 years. I did not have to get an abdominal myomectomy. And I always say, God be showing out, because we thought we were fighting for one baby. And then when we were 5, when Sean Jr. was 5 months, we ended up getting pregnant.
That's right.
And then during COVID, y'all know we was in the house.
Come on.
What I'm saying? When the kids were
take it to the house.
When the kids were sleeping,
take it to the house.
So, and all the stress, that was a good stress reliever.
I actually asked for a third one.
He did.
And it was weird because I asked Michelle, I was like, I want a third one.
And mind you, it's not like business. We would thought the world was going down.
We
know
were
what I'm saying?
But that's how we are. And Michelle was like, you know what? Okay. I thought she was joking. I was like, really? Like, just okay, we could have a third one.
He said, okay. I mean, he's a pretty amazing husband. So
cut to
we got
money math.
We got money math.
Money math.
And so I had 3 kids in 4 years. And juicing is just so powerful, and it's so important to me to share it with other people, because it's just like a saying that I have is like, a teenager with a heavy period is then a woman who suffers from fibroids, endometriosis, PCOS, who is then who then becomes a 45-year-old woman who has to get an early hysterectomy. Meaning, if we stop normalizing period pain, we could change all of this. But it's because now when we see a teenager who has a heavy period, we just like, oh girl, it's a part of the game. It's not. And your body is giving you a sign. We have to learn to listen to the signs of our body. Up. You're on a 10-day juice cleanse now. Part of the reason we want you to get a journal so bad is because the brain forgets. So you're going to start feeling better, right? That pain that you have in your ankle, you're going to be on day 7. You're going to be like, oh man, my ankle feel good.
The thing,
your shoulder, you're going to be like, oh my God. This 5 days ago.
You definitely gonna see some changes, and that's why we're trying to get the whole world juicing, because I'll say this until I'm blue in the face. Look, listen, the whole world should do a 10-day juice cleanse once a year. Everybody on the planet. Your body needs to rest, and I say this: listen, you eat 3 to 5 times a day, 365 times a day.
Yes.
365 days times your age. I mean, every single day we're just ingesting food, and we're not giving our bodies the rest that it needs.
Yes.
So just imagine, go ahead.
The body knows how to heal itself.
That's right.
You just need to get out of the way. And I have to say this. So y'all heard my story, right? Part of the reason I feel like our mission is so big is because during the time when I was YouTubing, it was free range.
Right.
Anybody was able to share their story without any of the restrictions. We learned from Dan that there are now restrictions on YouTube in terms of being able to share your story because you can't share that freely. Like the videos that I got on YouTube are not there.
They're pulling off of all of Dr. Sebi's videos.
They're off, guys. And
they're pulling them off.
It's Dan's whole channel was taken off.
The entire the channel. Thing is, it's because it's actually working and people are listening.
Those and mind you, I want to be clear, y'all. When I was healing, it's not like I had friends and family and peers like, go Michelle, yeah. No. It was like, Michelle, come on, what you doing? I even had a family member laugh at me, girl, YouTube, go to the doctor. And but the person who was supportive of me,
I got your back, baby,
was him. And it's part of the reason it's so important for us to do this Jump and Juice 10,000, because sometimes you're going to be juicing right now and you're going to tell your coworker, oh yeah, I'm on day 3 and no food. That's not healthy. What you doing?
Yep.
You're going to hear all of that.
Wait, you're not going to eat for 10 days?
You're not gonna eat no food? Come on.
You better be careful.
You better, that's scary. That ain't right.
And listen, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're nothing wrong with that. We've all been conditioned to believe that.
No, let me fix that. There's something wrong with it, but we are conditioned.
Yes.
We've been my 5-year-old daughter is talking about the 4 major food groups.
Yes.
They're learning that right this second.
And they know it's wrong, but they have to go against everything they're being taught.
That's right.
School. It's crazy. Yeah.
What do I do for dry mouth? I'm drinking water and juice and still have a serious dry mouth.
You're detoxing.
That I was gonna say that's
just drink more. Yeah. So remember, it's just like when you work out. Soreness is not a reason to quit. It's just part of the process of you going through. You still have to go through it. Do you understand?
Wait, stop right there. You can finish. Listen, guys, start texting us now if you want to join us on the live. So this is the way to join us. Text us your number. We'll text you the StreamYard link, and you could come up on the show. You guys got it?
3 people?
We'll do about 3 people.
Yes.
You could tell us about your day. Just tell us about your day, because it's going to help somebody. So tell us about your day. There's the number right there. Go ahead. Text us your number. We'll text you the link, and then you could come on with us. All right, guys, say what you're saying now.
I just want to be clear also about the juice cleanse, because there are no smoothies during the juice cleanse. There is no food. There is no chewing. It is only the juice you make and water. You cannot heat up. We had that last time. Somebody heated up their juice to make it taste like soup. No. This ain't a soup cleanse. It's a juice cleanse.
This ain't it.
You feel me?
Somebody said, I can confirm what you're saying. I did a 21-day juice cleanse January 2022.
Yes.
And my life has forever been changed. For the better.
And you know what I always say?
I would like to hear how. If you want, text that link. We'll go live. Let's talk about it.
Okay, no, maybe we could have her on text us.
Yeah, text us. Yeah. Yes. Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say, babe.
No, I always say, the body is so forgiving.
Yes.
It's just like I said, I suffer from fibroids and I don't know if it was fibroids, but heavy periods was a signal that things were only getting worse.
Yes.
In fact, I remember going to the doctor, had to be when I was still on my mama's insurance. And the doctor said I had a cyst, and I was nervous when she said it. And she was like, "Oh, it just goes up and down with your period."
No.
What if
Yeah.
I would have known, right, that was a sign that my body was sick.
Right.
So the thing that bothers me sometimes is it's just all the way we've been conditioned. You'll hear people say, "Oh no, I suffer from infertility. It was so random. I've been healthy my whole life."
Right.
What?
No, it's
not
random.
This is not random.
It came from somewhere.
The fact that I suffer from infertility, mind you, I want to be very clear. I got pregnant before.
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I did get pregnant before. So I was really shocked at not being able to have kids, because I was like, what are you talking about? Like it only gets worse. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It only gets worse. That's the only thing that happens. When you have a cyst or fibroid, or you hear a doctor say, "Oh, we're just going to sit and watch." Watch what?
I just
Watch what? So you
I
could cut me open?
I just remember how normal it was when I was in high school.
Yes.
You always knew when the girls had their periods because
Because
their heads are on the table and they're holding their stomachs and they're in so much pain. And I had no idea. I thought that was the norm. That was what I was used to seeing.
And they even trying to make work rules. They're trying to make like, well, ladies should be able to not have to go to work if they're suffering through endometriosis. Mind you, in the process, yes, I understand that. But why? It's like we're leaving out the elephant in the room, in that maybe we should have healthier food options at work, or maybe we should normalize knowing that the signals of our bodies being sick. It's like we skipped that whole conversation.
Yeah,
and we have commercials talking about, oh, you want panties that you could bleed away in? No, I don't want to be bleeding that heavy where I need 8,000 million. Right. How about we have commercials on here's how to heal your body? Do you understand?
Somebody said, I realized that I missed the act of chewing food.
Oh yeah, because we do it every day.
Yeah. And that's normal too. Like I always find that when we do juice cleanses, I kind of get upset at myself because like I see myself getting hungry just because I saw a food commercial.
Right.
But I'm not really hungry. And that makes me mad because it's
the
like
body's not hungry.
Because it's like, I found out that most of the time I eat, I'm not hungry. I'm eating it because I see it somewhere. Yeah. If the kids are eating something, like my daughter doesn't eat the ends of the bread. So instead of throwing it out, I'm like, just give it to me. I'll just eat it. I don't want it. I don't want the ends of the bread, but I don't want to throw it away. And so I just eat it. And I'm like, why am I eating this?
I cooked my kids dinner today and they left some stuff. And the habit is to just eat the stuff.
Just finish it off. It's like, no.
Want it, but I'm like, God damn, why you ain't eat all of this?
I know. So I understand it was extremely different when I had to make dinner. Listen.
Y'all know we make.
We understand that.
We understand.
And that's why we got the Nama juicer. That's not even a plug, but for real, that's why
while we're cooking.
Because while we're cooking, we could juice at the same time. Because with the Nama, you just throw that thing in there, close it, set it, and forget it. We have to cook. Our kids are vegan, so we have to cook every single meal. So every morning we have to. We cook them We cook them dinner in the morning so that they can have lunch during the day. Mm-hmm. So I understand, Michelle. When Michelle used to work in a restaurant years ago, and she was juicing back then. Michelle been juicing for like 15, 16, 17 years.
But I would eat so bad afterwards that my body continued to be sick. And I wasn't doing 30 days. I only did 30 days before our wedding.
Right. So, no, I understand. Look, we all got to cook. But look, it's only 10 days. That's the thing you got to know, right? Days. It's only 10 days. The food is going to be there when you finish. And then you'll see when you finish, and you finally take that bite, you'll be like, oh, I probably could have did 15 days. Doesn't that happen all the time? You'll be like, oh, I probably could have did 15.
And during our 60 days, Sean and I, we traveled a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Miami twice, we went to a family vacation. And here's the thing that's funny. You ready for this? Mm-hmm. People will be like, oh, I'm sorry, you're not eating, as they're eating, right? Mm-hmm. And here's what starts to happen. What starts to happen is you'll go to a restaurant and everyone will look like they're eating. It's like the whole world looks like they're eating and they start looking crazy to you. So it's just like, instead of you going, oh man, I wish I was eating like them, you see somebody coughing, you like, oh man, it's the food. You start looking at the world, and then little stuff like we did road trips, and you would look at all the advertisement, right? And you would see a McDonald's ad, a burger ad, and you're driving down the road going, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Every single ad is bad. Not one for a farmer's market, not one for fruits and vegetables, not one for you could heal here, not one for Honeycrisp apples. You feel me?
Did you say anybody say Honeycrisp?
So literally, it's like people think they're saying sorry to you, right? Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm eating food. I know you want it. No, I really don't. I really don't. In fact, I just feel so it's like you start seeing the conditioning. Mm-hmm. You're watching TV during a juice cleanse and you're like, damn, they really trying to sell us, because food is a drug. They're really trying to sell us. Every other commercial is either drugs or food. And you realize both are drugs. You need one to do the other. So it's like they're selling you the food so that you need the pill that's going to say, if you take this, you will.
That's why the Food and Drug Administration
shouldn't be together.
Together. All right.
And it shouldn't be. That's how you know it's a scam. It shouldn't be together. It should be separate. Because if you eat the proper food, you wouldn't need the drugs.
What are we looking at here? I'm sorry, we're gonna go through these questions here. I realize.
Yeah, so right now here.
Oh, crazy question. Is it okay to add ice? No, it's not. First of all, that's not a crazy question.
Yes.
Add ice to your juice.
Yes, you gotta ice to your juice.
Yeah.
Ice is like water.
Yeah, I just did
that. That is a good question because you gotta be careful.
That's an excellent question.
You can't heat up your juice. Yeah. I realize I missed the act of chewing. Yeah, I have a 17-year-old who gets bad cramps when she gets a period. I believe I came across a juice cleanse, but I can't find it. I'm looking for a juice cleanse that will help me lose weight and help. Well, a couple of things. I did write a book, Bye Bye Fibroids, where I shared the exact recipe that I use for the juice cleanse. It's on the website, doubledutchaerobics.com. After you read the ebook, you can ask any questions you have. So with the ebook comes a question with me after you read the ebook, because I answer a lot of your questions. Also, 17-year-olds, sometimes they don't want to hear you, right?
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, yay, I want a juice. They might be like, well, everybody has painful periods, right?
Right.
So what we always say is, you be the change first.
That's right.
You be the change first. Because if you lose some weight, if you feel better, they're going to start seeing it in you. Be the change first. That's one. Second, add, don't take away. So make a good juice like pineapple and lime and add a regular juice to her diet. And then the other foods start tasting nasty. So don't start telling her, oh, you got to let this go. You could tell her the truth. But as a 17-year-old, you're just not trying to hear all of that. You know what I'm saying? Not every 17-year-old, let's be clear.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you're having
17, you grown. 17, you grown. 17, I was in the streets. Nah.
Shut up. But yeah, that's a way. But be the change. That's the first step with dealing with teenagers. Be the change first. 2, let them know. Be honest with them. Educate them. They hear you even if they don't listen. They heard you.
Yeah.
Right? 3rd, start offering them something that they like. Something like a great juice to have every day. And you're not making it fun. I'm just like, oh, this is good. Here, you want some? Taste this. This is like, start adding a juice to their regimen every day without forcing them to take things out. Then when they start feeling the changes, they have to make the decision on their own.
I'm looking for juice cleanse that'll help you. Well, all juice cleanses will help you lose weight. Yes. Period. So any juice cleanse you do 100%. Will help you lose weight.
Juice fast. Join this one.
There's no recipe, Stephanie, for it.
Yes.
A juice cleanse.
A juice fast.
You're losing the weight.
And we're juice fasting as well, meaning only having juice and water.
As a vegan,
I do 5-day juice once a month. This is my very first. Yeah.
Good.
Yes. But have a
what?
I don't know what that is, but just to let you know, when you're doing a juice fast, there is no food, there are no smoothies, nothing.
Yeah, a water smoothie. Okay.
Yes.
Too much money being lost if people healed themselves naturally. Unfortunately, listen.
That too much money being lost.
No. If people heal themselves from the pharmacy,
Can I say something, y'all?
I knew you were going to say the same thing.
Let me tell you my theory on that. Y'all know there are people who are waiting months and months to get tests. People have to wait to get their surgeries. Like, the list ain't short. You know what I'm saying? In fact, to help their list, they need some of us to go to natural healing. Also, you could tell a million zillion people about natural healing and about surgery. I did a 17-day water fast to heal. I only ate in 2 30-day juice cleanses, and I only ate vegan in between my cleanses. If you ask, just just a 17-day water fast alone. 17-day water fast. I did that to heal, right? Get surgery. If we offer those options to people right now,
there's going to be enough.
There will be enough people that will get surgery. Somebody's like, I don't know 7, and I understand that.
Yeah, everybody's not going to do take the natural route.
Yes. And my thing is, we all need to know our options.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to get your surgery, go ahead. Some people have kids after surgery. I'm not against that. It wasn't for me. And what was so frustrating is that 3 doctors and a fertility specialist told me I had no other options. They said, you are not going to be able to have children.
It's just that a very small percentage of people know about the natural route.
That's the problem.
That is actually the problem.
Yes.
We're so far away. It would take us too long to catch up for people to understand what the
Yes.
natural route is, or
Yes.
the taking that taking
My
the route.
kids are 5. They're in condition right now.
They
There's already a new group of kids
Let's-
coming out that is just like
they
dairy is good.
they ain't losing that money yet. It's gonna take about 100 years for them to actually start seeing a dent.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And they're already correcting it on social, certainly.
Because our parents taught us not to throw food away. That's true.
It's true.
That's true. You better
My heart
look.
buckles.
You better not leave the table until you finish that plate. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
That was me today. I really wanted to.
My crimes are gone. I've never had a case of prejudice.
Me I used to throw up.
That's
I
right.
throw up every single month of my period. Every single month.
Let me tell you something, Michelle. It used to be really bad. It was hurtful.
I threw up and I remember one time Sean and I were engaged and I was throwing up at the hair salon. She was like, "Oh, you pregnant?" I was like, "No, honey, this is my period."
And that's the best part. What she said at
pregnant.
the end, she said, "I juiced in January, cut out dairy and meat, and it changed everything."
Everything.
Did everybody see that?
Let's read that again.
Go to Brianna.
My cramps are gone, and that's never been the case pre-juicing.
Come on, somebody.
I used to throw up and pass out. I juiced in January. Cut out dairy and meat, and it has changed everything.
Yeah. Do y'all hear that?
Write it in the diary.
Come on, somebody. Come on. I need something. Do. Shout.
Come on, y'all.
That's what I'm talking about. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Guys, look, listen, you have options. You can take the natural route.
You could take, yes.
Here's the thing about the natural route. There are no side effects to a juice cleanse.
That's what I always go through.
There
I always tell people.
There are zero. Look, so Michelle and I, we don't have cable anymore, right? So when we go to New York, my mother has cable. She has all 1,000 channels, right? Yeah. Regular TV. And we watch all of the commercials that we normally miss, those drug commercials.
And Sean, I'd be like,
oh my God, people take this.
Like the world is going a little crazy.
If you take this drug, you'll lose your head, lose your arms, lose your legs, lose your life. Wait a minute. Wait, what?
There's a depression medication. But
wait, what? That makes you more depressed?
No. There's a depression medication on top of the depression medication. So if your depression medication is making you a little too drowsy, take this other medication on top of your depression medication to make you balanced out. What? And here's the thing, God is so amazing because if you let it all go, and take the food that he provided on the earth, hello.
And the drugs that they're giving to these kids. I used to work for the Board of Ed. I used to work with special ed kids. And like all of the drugs that they would get, it would knock them out. Like you always knew when they took their meds because they would be laid out like for almost the whole class. And it's just like, what's the point of these drugs? How could it help them if they're sleeping half of the day?
And not only that, Sean, and I'll say this, I don't think we realize how fast food is effective. So we were in New York, and we don't feed our kids high fructose corn syrup, right?
Oh my God.
We gave our child high fructose corn syrup because we were just, we on vacation. You chilling like a villain, right?
And you think, whatever, we on vacation, no big deal.
Our kids are vegan, but high fructose corn syrup is still in regular syrup. Now, mind you, at home, we only use regular maple syrup because it has the ingredients is maple syrup. But it's no big deal, especially I grew up having regular syrup with high fructose corn syrup. No biggie. We give it to our child. What happened to it?
He was wilding.
Wow.
I mean, literally like this. Daddy, get it. I want to play. This was Sean. Sean is like cool as a fan.
My Pisces baby.
He was like, Daddy, come here. I want to play. Let's play together.
Being mean to
do you see what I'm doing? This is what he was doing. And I was
For
thinking,
real. We was both going,
oh snap. And we're watching him and he's running around the house like the road runner. And I was just like,
only had it. It's not like he drank a cup. He only had it on his breakfast. But that's how fast the food is effective. Do you understand?
Well, look,
if he had that on a regular basis, what would they diagnose him with? And then what drug would they try to give him?
Ritalin.
And do you understand? It's the whole and to know that it's just food.
So let's read some of this.
It's too simple.
Let's read some more of this. When I did the challenge in January, I had absolutely no physical desire to eat the entire time. It was all mental.
And like you said, I had no pain.
Ain't no sunshine. Okay. I love you guys on The Amazing Race. Just had to throw that in there. We are on The Amazing Race.
Yes.
Okay.
Is
Is
there
there ebook with
yes,
this?
there
Yes.
is. Make sure to DM us if you want to purchase the ebook. It's $9.99. DM us.
If you purchase the ebook and somehow you didn't get it, DM us and we'll send it to you.
Also, guys, if you want the fibroid book, I did write a fibroid book. I also talk about in the book what I did mentally to make sure I stayed in the game. I also talked about exactly what I did physically, what I ate in between, and what I fasted with to change my options to not have to get an abdominal myomectomy. That is in my Bye Bye Fibroids ebook.
Somebody said it's the first time I'm doing a juice cleanse ever. I love that. Welcome. We get a lot of those. We get a lot of first timers. We need wait. We need a first timers bell.
Welcome bell.
First timers bell. First timer.
Yes.
I did a Daniel fast before, so I need some guidance and recipe. I'm doing this to lose weight. Listen, this is if you want to lose weight,
get the ebook. It has some recipes in there, and we're also going over. We'll be doing recipes during the day as well.
And by the way, post your recipes, guys. Post if some of you got everybody, y'all have the ebook, and we have some recipes in there. But if you have your own, post it because we like to see it.
Sharing is caring.
If you want to lose weight, this is the way to do it.
100%.
Michelle and I, we did a 60-day juice cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 47 pounds.
I lost 48 pounds.
For a total of 95 pounds in 60 days.
Yeah.
So you lose anywhere between 1 to 2 pounds a day.
Yes. And also somebody said, can I have green tea? Nope.
No
tea.
No tea in the morning.
No tea.
No tea in the morning.
10 days. After 10 days, you can have your tea back. Right now, no. The only thing you can have is juice and water. Juice meaning fruits and vegetables through a juicer. Not a smoothie maker. Not a strained smoothie thing.
Don't do it.
A juicer. Also, if you are purchasing juices, read the back. Make sure it is cold pressed and has no other ingredients. Also, it is extremely difficult to get through a juice cleanse, but only bought juices. Bought juices, sometimes they have to add some preservatives in it because they're a business. They have to.
That's true.
They have to make it stay for shelf life. That's one. Two, they have to play to the mainstream. And not only to the mainstream, but what the mainstream says. Meaning their juices are usually not good. They'll have a kale, romaine lettuce, some nasty stuff. It's not good. It's not as good as pineapple and lime. And then you tell yourself after buying your nasty bought juices, oh, juicing is nasty. It tastes healthy. Yeah, because you're getting mainstream. You have to when you do it yourself, you're getting the most nutrients and you can please your taste buds. Today, my juice was pineapple and lime. You know how good that is in the Nama juicer? You know how good pineapple and lime is?
Make sure you like the juices you make. It's really that simple. Use the fruits and vegetables that you love.
Because they have to add water to it. People do not make 10-day juice cleanses off of bought juices.
No.
You could use it to supplement. So let's say you're out. You know what I'm saying?
Because they water it down a little bit.
Yes,
so it's not as potent.
Yes. So you could use it to supplement, but do not depend on bought juices for your juice cleanse. I incorporated a juicing last month. It's helping my eczema. Excellent. Don't call it your eczema. It's not yours. The eczema. It will be gone.
It will be gone.
It will be gone.
What you put in your system matters. What does that say?
Yes.
Working in the healthcare, even if people know the natural way to do it, they tend to choose the conventional.
Yes.
For many reasons, like convenience, and it's hard to give up that food.
Hello, because it's addictive.
It is, but listen, being sick,
it's so much harder.
It's so much harder.
And I want to be transparent with y'all. I'm still on a journey. So it's just like I said, even before this, part of the reason I'm detoxing is because I know I'm starting a juice cleanse April 8th. So I eat a little crazy before. I'm at a party and I eat things I don't eat. And so I'm not saying that I'm like 100% perfect. This is a journey. I am better than what I used to be, Lord Jesus.
Come on, somebody.
Okay? But what I know now is it is a process. And 100% starting off my process, I'm making sure to have at least a juice every day, which is something I didn't used to do. I'm talking about while I'm eating. I make sure to have a juice every day because I learned from doing this juice cleanse and interviewing people that helps to change your taste buds.
Yeah.
And so that has actually been affecting me. We're always trying to get better. So we're not at perfect lane.
No, not even a little bit.
We're not at perfect lane.
Maybe a little bit.
No, we are on a journey as well.
But juicing,
we're trying to bring people with us.
Juicing, incorporating juice with your meals,
no hot lemon water now.
is absolutely amazing as well, because you're getting the nutrients that you can't possibly get in the food that you're eating, right? Because of course, when you have a juice, it's 100% nutrients in that juice. In order to eat as much as you drink, you would have to eat. Where's my bowl? You would pass me that bowl. Yes. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. It's a little. This is my salad bowl. This is what I mix everything. Shout out to Crystal Shea. She put me on to. This is my 16-inch bowls. But I could put all fruits, vegetables, all of that stuff in here, but I couldn't eat all of it. But I can juice it. I can drink it all.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
All of that.
And you get all of the nutrients. So
in your body.
So that's the difference. So incorporate a juice every single day. It'll literally change your life. It will.
And what they said, today's the first time I've ever done a juice fast. The hardest thing about today was feeding my little girl. My body was like, wait, what? Why can't I eat this? Wait, two things. Your body wasn't saying that. Your mind was saying that.
That was.
Because when you get your juice, your body is 1,000,000,000% satisfied. Okay?
By the way.
It was literally your mind saying, wait a minute.
Ask as many questions as you want. We're going to get to all of them. So we're on like 5 different platforms. So we are going to get to all of your questions. I promise. We're literally going through all of the questions. Okay. Oh, where's your? Oh yeah, where's it? Yeah. All right. So we're literally we're going to get to all of the questions. We're literally switching from different social media platforms. So we're going to get to you. We're not ignoring you. We got you. Oh, how can I maintain my weight on the juice cleanse? Well, the thing is, on the juice cleanse, you're going to lose weight.
Yes.
So I think all the work you're going to have to do is going to be after the juice cleanse.
But here's what we say. So your body, especially if it's at its ideal weight, it won't lose more.
It won't.
So juicing is not like being malnourished.
Exactly.
So when you see people who are malnourished, they're literally you don't look the way you do on a juice cleanse. So let's say you were to lose weight in a juice cleanse, you're not going to start. Nobody's going to go, girl, what's going on?
No.
And in fact, it'll be the opposite. Your skin will start to glow.
It'll start glowing.
You will have a shine to you. So even if you do lose a couple of pounds, your body won't go past what is healthy for your body. So we have people who do she did 366 days. You don't get smaller than your body's ideal because it's full of nutrients. It's not the same as being malnourished. So I don't want you to compare the two. Also, if you have something to heal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not just fat. It's getting rid of all of the stuff that's not supposed to be in your system. So all of the inflammation, it's getting rid of some water. Like it's getting rid of all of it at one time.
Yes, but I was reading the question.
Hold on, sorry.
Somebody said, Michelle, you said you did the same juice for 17 and water. What was in that juice? You didn't get bored with the same recipe? So I had a mission to have children. So boredom wasn't even on my mind. That's one. 2, I did 2 30-day juice cleanses with the same exact recipe.
Right.
And that recipe is in the Bye Bye Fibroids ebook, which you could get on the website.
All you're thinking,
did a 17-day water fast.
Right.
I wanted children. So boredom, would I get annoyed sometimes? Because remember, I had to do I'll tell you the amount, but I think I had to do 336. I had some amount. It's in the ebook.
It's like a gallon.
I had to drink it every day. I did not finish it on time every day, but I did my best to. And I had a mission. So boredom wasn't really, and to be honest, I'm the kind of person I could have a pineapple and lime juice every day.
That's true.
So I'm also the kind of person where I can have one juice every day. So Sean is different. And he did one of the 30-day juice cleanses with me when I was healing. And he would text me every day. Yes, we do sleep next to each other, but he still would text me every day. Juicing for Journey, day 1. We thought we were going to name our child Journey. So that I kept in mind the mission that I was on, because my why was huge. My why was children. And I wanted them really badly. And so, yeah, I wasn't bored. I was determined.
Yeah. You're probably saying this has to work. This is going to work. This is going to work.
During the time, I remember, because I journaled during the time, I remember going, it was more the amount of juice that I had to drink that would be a lot for me.
That's good. That's actually pretty good. Shout out to everyone who's made it through today. Yes! If you made it through, If you made it, what's up? Okay. If you made it through day one, type in day one. If you made it through day one, type day one.
Day one.
Come on, y'all. I'm excited. I am so excited, man. I should pause on this on my anxiety medication while I'm doing the fast. See, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't tell you what to do that, but
here's what we do say.
Yeah.
We say ask your doctor to monitor you, not for permission.
Right.
So if you are on something like an anxiety medication, start to always remember to be aware of yourself, right? Ask your doctor to monitor you. So let's be clear. Ask your doctor to monitor you. Remember, y'all work in a partnership. So ask your doctor to monitor you. But also that's why you have to get the journal. Start to study how you're feeling, because when you do start to add food back to your diet, you want to start studying what makes you feel differently, or what makes you feel like, oh, the medication may be too much, or you have to feel that out. But again, work with your doctor.
Yeah.
Ask your doctor to monitor you, not for permission.
Somebody said, no, please don't. The rebound effect is severe. Follow your doctor with that, please.
Okay. I don't know about anxiety medication.
Yeah.
I'm going to act like I know about anxiety
medication.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I do not know anything about anxiety medication. The only thing I've heard people have testimonials. That's the only thing, but I don't personally know. I've only heard stories.
Love the ebook recipes. Thank you.
Thank you. First time too. Just so you YouTube last week
and just jumped in.
Awesome.
Ooh, that's what you got to do. You just got to jump in. No pun intended.
Yes, what somebody said with the recipes. I just let the spirit guide me, as the ancestors whisper. That's enough ginger. And you know I hate ginger. I literally hate ginger.
Me and Hannah love ginger.
I hate ginger. Wait, my son is 2.
What's up, Hannah?
Look, my son is 2. What does he say about ginger? He goes,
it's hot. It's hot. It makes me strong.
But it's hot. But he still likes it.
I said, go ahead, brother.
And he'll go, it's hot, and keep drinking it.
And he'll keep drinking it.
Yes. How much did you gain 6 day juice cleanse? You know, I've gotten on the scale, then I stopped getting on the scale. I was going.
I think I might have gained
10 days since then.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We keep going back and forth. I think I might have gained 12 pounds.
Yeah, maybe about 12 to 15 pounds.
Yeah, maybe 12 to 15 pounds.
Yeah.
But we did a juice cleanse in January, so we kept dropping, and we're about to drop again.
How do we shake the headache? Sis, the headache is being shaken right now.
Yeah.
As I juice more, as I have a reason talking to you guys, sleep.
Just keep going. Just
keep juicing. Keep juicing.
Just think about it like this. The juice is working. It's working. I know you have a headache, but the juice.
I had a very bad headache.
Michelle was in bed today.
Yes.
It's working. It'll subside. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Keep juicing. You got this.
And what I think about watching Sean not go through headaches, I think, wow, caffeine is even a drug. Yeah. Why am I detoxing like that? God damn.
That's why I don't drink it. I love the taste of coffee, but I hate what it does.
Yeah. And I'm addicted. We need a rehab. We need a separate coffee rehab. Yeah.
You're so excited about this.
Yes, definitely does help with eczema. That's 1,000%.
Yeah.
Sometimes people ask us, Michelle, oh, your skin is so glowy. What you use? And I'm sorry sometimes to be elementary, but I use soap. Whatever soap.
And Vaseline.
My aunt sends me soap, so I got Vaseline right here.
Since the second grade.
Wait, my aunt sends me soap, and whatever she sends, I use it.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
If I got Dove in the bathroom, I use that too. And I also use shea butter. But skin is inside out.
Yeah, you have to heal from the inside out.
100%.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Enjoy the journey, and because your best self is at least 1% each day. Come on.
Yes. And I didn't say Vaseline was healthy for you, but I do use it sometimes. It does different than shea butter. Shea butter is much better for you. I have the Keurig juicer, which is great, but I wanted the
No, I have the Covings.
Oh, the
Covings is there's a good juicer too,
which is great. But the Nam is the best of the best.
But I want the Nama C2, and my husband said yes. So I ordered it yesterday.
Go, husband.
We already have the C2. The C2 is the bomb.
Yeah, it is.
So the C2 juicer, in case you guys don't know, it's the juicer and the blender with one huge ass base.
Yes.
And you could swap. You could juice or you could blend. It is super dope. If you don't have a juicer or a blender, go ahead and get that Nama C2.
These are people who want to join.
Okay.
We'll take 3 today. And my blood type doesn't allow me to even have meat or dairy or wheat. 17 years vegan strong. My body even knows if I eat something that doesn't agree. Energy is great on a cleanse. Yes.
Come on, somebody.
Well, actually, we were a part of the blood type study diet.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was funny. Like, I mean, the study. Like, and so, but they tried to have us eating what they have us eating? Horse?
Not horse.
Venison. What is it called? What is it?
Bison.
Yeah. I was eating bison, all kinds of meat and stuff. That wasn't good for me.
We were like, what is this? This is my blood type?
We always say no matter what blood type diet they put you on, you will lose weight because it's whole foods. But it doesn't mean you'll be healing. Are we able to do infused water with fruit?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't tempt yourself. So listen, don't try to scurry around. Don't try to make hot water with some lemon in the tea and don't play with fire.
Right.
During the juice cleanse.
So I'm sending a link to people, guys. Go ahead. Keep going.
So during the juice cleanse, have water and the fruits and vegetables you make through juice. I'm telling you right now, don't set yourself up to, well, you're not in,
that's not, I went to messages.
No, you didn't.
Oh, sorry. She has an iPhone. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry for that.
He don't look at my phone because me and my boyfriend be texting back and forth.
That's okay. I know your boyfriend ain't got nothing on me.
No. But I will say this.
By the way, where is he?
Listen, I will say, don't tempt yourself, right? Don't put fruits in your water and then go, oh no, I ate it. Don't do that. Just don't play the game. Make juice, fruits and vegetables through a juicer and water. You feel me? Like don't. So when you start playing the game, it just gets worse. So if you make your hot tea with lemon and lime, you're gonna be like, let me just add a little herb. You're gonna put your grapes in your water and you're gonna be like, oh no, I forgot not to chew the grape. Stop playing. It's 10 days. Commit to 10 days fully. Commit, do it. It's worth it.
We're all doing it together, y'all.
It's worth it.
Oh,
it is worth it.
Okay, I see some day ones. Okay, day one. Okay, all right.
Oh, look, I experienced anxiety and depression. I'm not medicated. During the fast in January, I did not experience either. I felt a big difference in my emotions. Wait. Take a clip. Did y'all hear the testimony? Did you hear the testimony?
Oh, let me see if I can share this invite in here. Y'all.
Wait. Oh, let me take a picture. Did you? Oh, go ahead, babe.
Yeah, I could do that. I could do it here.
Did you see the testimony?
That's a testimony.
Did you see the testimony? Let me read that again if y'all didn't hear. Let me read it again if you didn't hear.
I shared it in the Facebook.
I experienced anxiety and depression. I'm not medicated. During the fast in January, I did not experience either. I felt a big difference in my emotions. So here's the thing, and you could say, we could call it conspiracy theory. When you're eating animals and dairy, it's just like, what did the person say? It's like karma. We're hurting them.
But they're killing us.
But they're killing us when we eat it.
It's true.
So we're hurting them to get their food, to get their milk, because it's not ours.
It's not ours.
We're hurting them. We're killing them. We're hurting them. And then when we take it in our bodies, it's killing us.
Yes.
Isn't that like full circle? Like
circle of life.
I want to be clear. I'm a person. My favorite thing was rotisserie chicken.
Come on, somebody.
I'm just saying it doesn't make the facts unchanged. Just because I love it doesn't make it untrue. You know what I'm saying?
I miss those oxtails, peas, and rice.
Curry
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Gravy on the rice. Heavy gravy on the rice. Come on, somebody.
Sean, loving my oxtail.
Oh, I love being oxtail.
It doesn't make the fact untrue that hurting them is then hurting us. It's still true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's still a fact. It's still a fact that from eating that, I couldn't have children. You understand what I'm saying? It's still a fact that eating that caused me to be a little sadder waking up in the morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the facts are the facts, even if my addiction doesn't want me, doesn't want it to be true. Yeah. Second time around. Yes. Let Cliche, but I followed the directions you gave. I feel no hunger. Yes. My 16 years old. Oh, yay. My 16-year-old is doing it with me. And
Read it.
yes.
Yeah, read it out loud. Let's go back.
Yes. I'm responding without reading it. My 16-year-old is doing it with me and he's having headaches. He tried to get an Advil. I said, baby, you detoxing. That is very true. He's detoxing. So
baby. She said, baby.
So proud. And that's the same. So I drink coffee, but sometimes if you drink soda, caffeine does cause a detox. Lots of water. Your body is just releasing toxins. I better speak on it. Best investment ever. Yes. The Nama Juicer and the $9.99. Okay. To be a part of this juice cleanse is the best investment ever.
It is. It is.
Discipline, guys. Mind over matter.
Mind over matter. Yep.
And here's what I'll say about discipline too. It's just like having a juice every day, right? So we want to eat healthier, but we don't want to be fighting our whole lives. We don't want to be like, oh God, I can't eat that, but I really want to. We don't want to be living that way where we always want the chicken and we always can't have it. Ideally, we want to look at the chicken and be like, that's ideally what we want. You understand? Yes. Or we want to look at the pork chop and be like, I don't want to eat that.
Somebody said pork chop, smothered and covered.
You know, but our goal, we don't want to live in fight. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's why having a juice every day is important, because what the juice every day does is it changes your taste buds. So,
it does.
Like one of the things I love is my vegan grilled cheese, right? Now, mind you, it is vegan, but we all know vegan does not necessarily mean healthy all the time.
Doesn't.
And so, grilled vegan cheese is not the healthiest thing, right? It's good to me, but it is not the healthiest thing. So when I have a juice every day, if I taste a piece of vegan, like I tried to do before this cleanse, because I hadn't been eating it, but before the cleanse, I'm like, oh, let me get my favorites, before I start juicing. And honey, it didn't taste the same. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little depressed. I was like, oh my God, this ain't doing, you know how it used to hit? This ain't hitting the way it used to hit. And that's because your taste buds starts to change when you have a juice cleanse every day. So now that vegan grilled cheese doesn't even look the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I have to fight it. It don't taste good no more.
So Sandy said, I felt great and I didn't feel sluggish at all.
Yeah.
I just love to hear this, man.
Me too. It helps me too.
Lord have mercy. I needed a catheter peeing all day.
That's Sean.
I gotta pee right now. My leg is shaking. I'm like, I gotta pee right now.
Are you letting anybody in it?
Yeah. Let's see. Is they oh my God.
No, are you letting anybody in?
Yeah, I know. Is they when I thought, oh my God, I would not make it. But you did. That's it. Listen, here's the thing.
Without the number.
Here's what we say. If it's hard, do it anyway.
I know, so.
It's hard.
So
keep it moving.
Y'all saw us on Amazing Race and it was hard.
It was hard.
You just do it.
But you just do it anyway. And if you feel hungry, drink more juice. That's gonna be the thing.
Take out that word. Don't use the word.
Don't
Constantly drink juice. Don't use the word. If you're feeling like, oh no, I want to try something, whatever you do not put food in your mouth.
And that's it. Don't do it. Anybody got any questions? I'm excited. How's everybody feeling? Let me know how you're feeling. It's day one. I want to see how I want to know how everybody feels on day one. You got it. It was tough. It was easy. Oh, I felt amazing today. Oh man, I didn't feel so good today.
Did we do our homework? Put this up.
What's that? Which one?
Our homework assignment. If you haven't done it, try to have it for tomorrow and then let us know if you did it. Our homework assignment, yes.
Okay.
Was to watch the movie
The Food Cure.
Was to watch the movie The Food Cure. The Food Cure is on
Prime.
It's on Prime.
Amazon Prime.
It's on Prime. Watch it and let us know how you feel.
Love Be Free said, my first time, and I honestly felt full throughout the day. That's what I'm talking about.
She said, I'm in Inglewood and my first day ain't over.
Oh, that's right.
That's true.
That's right. Y'all 3 hours behind.
Yeah, it was tough.
I feel good. I feel great. I'm feeling excited about completing day one. Feel great. It's my day 2 and I feel awful, but I already know what's coming. I already know that day 5 is about to feel lovely. Come on. Come on. Do 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 do
See
do
the
do
future,
do do do
Jesus. See
do.
the future. It was tough, but
Tina
easier
said it was tough, but easier. That
than
drinking
drinking just water.
drinking just
Yeah,
water. Yeah.
juice cleansing is easier than water fasting for sure.
I'm sorry, I was looking at this other. Okay, yeah.
Oh, Tubi has the food cure. All right.
Oh, good.
I didn't find it on Amazon Prime.
Let's see. Yeah, okay.
Did it go that fast? We watched it on Amazon Prime in January.
I can't believe it's
You know-
not there, boy. Yeah, I got to move quick on this information. Yeah, I wonder why they keep taking these
And
things off.
another documentary that I love, you could purchase it on their website, is Ricky Lake's The Business of Being Born.
Yeah,
I did natural births with my kids and a water birth. And part of the main reason I did it is because of the documentary, The Business of Being Born. And they took it off and they make it hard to watch. But you could find it.
Oh, okay. Oh, isn't going through? Why isn't it going through?
Oh, that is for Facebook only. Surprisingly, I did not feel hungry or think about food. I thought I would have wanted more juice, but nope.
That doesn't make sense.
I was born for this. Hello. Oh, the food cure. Somebody just rented it yesterday. It's called The Food Cure. It's still on Amazon Prime. I just rented it yesterday. Yes.
Good. I was like, damn, they took it off that fast?
You got to hurry up. Watch it ASAP now. When we get off of this, go watch it.
I feel just fine. I turned 35 on April 30th.
Yes.
And I plan to do this until May 1st.
Yeah. Going into 35, winning. The cleanse is 10 days.
Oh, so I don't know why it's not going through. Oh, man.
It's okay. We'll answer some more questions.
Yeah, we'll answer some more questions.
What? 10 more minutes. We'll answer questions. Let me see if any.
Yeah, let me see if I could maybe I could eat. No, I could text it. I don't know why it's not working. That's interesting.
And you text all these people.
Yeah. So people want to join us, and we're trying to text everybody the StreamYard link, but for some reason, it's not going through.
Oh, guys, also
go ahead. You could talk to them.
The JumpNJuice10000 journal is also on the website. Sean has one, and I have one.
That makes two.
This journal is for you. It's also for you to remember when you go back into food how you felt, so you can't lie to yourself and say it's not the food. Because we like to lie to ourselves, right? We were like, oh, my ankle just bad, when during the 10-day juice cleanse it felt amazing.
Right.
You know that it's not just randomly feeling bad.
It's not coming. It's not coming in the room. I don't know why it's not doing it. Yeah.
So let's take some any questions.
Yeah, if you have any questions, let us know.
What should I look on? Oh, I could do double Dutch aerobics. If you have any questions, let us know.
Listen.
Oh, where can you get the recipe that you drink consistently? In the ebook, Bye Bye Fibroids, on the website, doubledutchaerobics.com. I got week at 6 p.m. and ate popcorn. I will start over tomorrow since my NAMA came today. Okay, so you're starting over tomorrow. But remember, if you feel weak, lay down. That's not a reason to eat.
But you owe us an extra day, Big Cheese. That's right. Big Cheese.
Thank you for being honest.
I love your honesty.
Thank you. Because it happens.
Yes. And look,
it happens to the best of them. Yes.
What did you notice? We ain't judge you.
No.
Ain't nobody judging you.
No.
But you owe us another day.
Yes.
So when we break out cleanse, you got one more day to go. Come on, somebody. Do your 10. Do your 10.
But remember, that's why you say you commit to a juice cleanse, because whatever you go through, you get through it. A juice cleanse is not dangerous. Let's be clear. Juice cleanse is not dangerous.
So this is maybe this third time somebody mentioned the NAMA. So let's just mention the NAMA. The NAMA juicer is what we use. Yes. We use if you see the videos online, we use the NAMA C2. The NAMA C2 is, I'm sorry, we actually use both.
Yes.
The NAMA J2. We use the NAMA J2 the most. It is the best juicer on the market.
Planet.
No, hands down. Ask anybody that got one. Just trust us on this one. The NAMA J2 is the bomb. We have a discount code. It's right there. It's Sean Michelle 10.
Yes.
That's Sean SEAN Michelle with 2 L's and the number 10. Get this juicer. If you can invest in this juicer,
yes,
please do. If you can't invest in this juicer,
Get you a juicer.
get you a juicer. You can also click the link in our bio and find the other juices that Michelle and I have used in the past.
Yes.
What we used for 15 years.
Mhm.
I just got this number in
During the
November
60 day.
during the
Yeah.
60 day in November. So for the longest time, we were using the Breville and Omega, which is you can click the link in our bio and
In the
find
Instagram bio.
Instagram bio.
Yes.
Yes, but if you can, Lord, if you can get that number.
15-year warranty, so it's not like you're gonna be spending another $100. Like you won't.
The customer
15
service,
years.
Nama's customer service is impeccable. It's like Chick-fil-A. I don't know if anybody knows, but it's like Trader Joe's. And they have excellent.
I'm gonna say, can I do longer than 10 days? Yes, honey.
You can.
We had someone last time, and we'll be interviewing them this time. They
it
ended up doing
60 days. So that's a great segue. We're interviewing her tomorrow.
Yes.
She started off with 10. She did 60, and she's going to talk about all the changes that happened in her life. That's the thing, yeah. I'm telling you, you can do 10 days.
100%.
You could do 100 days if you wanted to.
Yes.
You just haven't done it yet.
That's it.
That's really it. We did 60 days for the first time in November. We didn't know if we could do it or not.
And you know what's funny? It wasn't harder than 30. That's the kicker.
That was the
kicker.
That was really the kicker. It was actually easier than the 30 days that we've done.
It's like you start to get so
used to it.
It's your new way of life where
That's
you was more scared to eat again. You're like, can I do 100?
You're like, yeah, especially after that 60, you feeling so good. You like, oh my God,
good.
What can I eat that's gonna make me feel as
like
good
this
that I'm feeling right now? I'm telling you.
And it's not only the physical. We're talking about the mental clarity, the connection to God, the connection to nature. It's the other stuff that comes with it that you're just like, wow, I didn't know all of this came with it.
The cleanse we did in January, so many people went past 10 days.
Yeah.
So many people.
A lot of people.
And I'm talking about people who are like, oh, I would never do this cleanse. Oh, I'm not doing no juice cleanse. I'm telling you, they went past the 10 because they were almost scared to eat. Not because they were scared to eat, but they wanted to continue
that feeling.
They wanted that superhero feeling that you feel when you're juicing. So I'm telling y'all in the right place.
And just to be clear,
y'all in the right place. Y'all found the JumpNJuice. I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Good.
Y'all found the JumpNJuice 10,000. I'm telling you, you in the right place. Watch for the next 10 days. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all this information that I learned. I'm telling you, you're gonna learn a lot of information.
And then just to let you know, I'm not looking at my phone. I'm looking at the questions.
Yeah.
So somebody said the end of the 21 in January. This is a good question, and we talked about it, but we'll talk about it again. What made us decide for this to be 10 days for everyone? So there's a very specific reason why we do 10 days. So one is 3 days is not enough to feel the true effects of a juice cleanse. It's good, right? All juicing is good.
Hey, Jazzo.
But you don't get to feel the effects, and it won't last as long, the effects. That's one. 2, also, the first 3 days could be your detox days. So it's like you did the hard days. So if you're having a headache, you didn't get to the high yet. You understand? So if you do detox, usually between the first 3 days, that is when you detox. So 4th, 5th day, you start feeling, ooh. So it's like we wouldn't want you just to do the hard days because then you would think juicing was hard.
Right.
So that's 1. 2, also 10 days is when, like, we had someone who had PCOS who actually got her period for the first time in 5 years on a 10-day juice cleanse.
That's right.
So usually on a 10-day is when you start to see some healing or going towards healing. So let's say you had inflammation in your knee, 10 days, you start feeling it a little looser, like, oh man, you know that some healing is happening. And that usually happens within 10 days, you at least get an inkling of something. You get the clues that, oh, this works. You know, you start sleeping better. If you have sleep apnea, right? During the 10 days, like, which is different than 5 maybe, or different than even 6. When you do 10 days, you're like, oh my God, I'm not snoring anymore. It's harder for me to breathe.
It's enough time to see the potential.
Yes, there you go, man.
Right. So you'll go, you do the 10 days, you'll be like, damn, I feel really good. What if I did 15?
I did 20.
If I did 20,
oh, shit.
that's what starts happening, because the way you think in the beginning of the 10 days is not the way you're going to think at the end.
Nope. Your mindset will change.
Just think. It's like you're two different people.
Yeah.
Like, just think about it like that. In the beginning, your first day, you're like, oh my God, this might be, you might be saying, I'm not saying you are, oh, this is hard. I don't know if I'm gonna get through. Oh, I was struggling today. Right. Or even if you were like, oh, it was great today. And then maybe it got a little, maybe you struggled the third or fourth day. I'm telling you, on the 10th day, you gloat. It becomes easier, and you go, man, I could do more. Man, I'm thinking better. Let me tell you something.
That's the other part.
Mental clarity is no joke. In fact, when we did the the 60-day juice cleanse, that's where the JumpNJuice10000 came from.
Yep, that's where it was created.
Because it was just like our minds were so clear. I was like, man, what if we get 10,000 people to do this? And then we're like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's get 10,000. It starts becoming like a reality. It's like your brain. I can't explain it to you. You just got to go through it. You start thinking clear, and then you start thinking about ways to make it happen.
It's just the same way I say during the 60 days is when I heard I just heard God clearer. So it's just like I used to think that
what's the name of the movie? The Food Cure. Cure. Here you go.
I used to think that Sean was with me for our love story, right? And then during the 60-day juice cleanse, I heard no, like your mission is together. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like literally our mission on the earth, what we're here to do is together. And so I love our love story, but that's not its sole purpose. It's that our mission, whatever we're here to do, is just together. And it's like, it just literally during the 60 days, it's like it just became so clear to me, which is why something like the JumpNJuice10000, we so easily agreed upon it, even during 60 days. Like, it's not like we didn't start off like, hey, we're going to do a 60-day juice cleanse.
That's not even how it happened.
That's not even how it happened.
It actually happened to us, right?
We were doing a 10-day.
We were doing a 10-day, and I didn't even want to do the 10-day.
No, y'all. He was telling me, because I was telling him, babe, let's do a cleanse. He was like, Michelle, no, I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I just didn't feel like doing it. We were working a lot. I couldn't focus. And then I was like, all right, I'll do the 10 days. About 5 days in, I'm watching all of these videos of people doing 366 days, 200 days. And I'm thinking, wow, where would 60 days take me? Right? Because I was already feeling good 5 days. And remember, the first 5 days, I was literally bouncing off the wall.
I'm going to do the detox.
Michelle's going to do the detox. I'm like, Michelle, let's go. Like, I'm wilding because I had so much energy. And I was like, man, if I feel like this now, how would I look 60 days from now? Like, how would I feel 60 days from now?
Yeah.
And so we jumped in.
And what he said, Michelle, you want to do 60 days? And my only thing was, babe, because I wanted to be skinny. I don't mind losing weight, okay? I said, babe, if we're going to do 60, this ain't no try 60. This ain't no, we're going to stop at 45. If we're going to do 60, then you have to promise that we commit to 60. At first he was like, no. And he was like, okay, all right, deal. So that was our deal. If I say yes, because it was his idea, but if I say yes, then I want to really do it. I don't want to like play with it. And he said, okay. And it wasn't even that hard. And that's how you know it had to be meant to be, because before that, I could barely get him to do 10 with me again. He was like, no.
I was like, no.
For some reason.
So the thing is, and this is what I would suggest to you guys, right? During the cleanse, because I didn't want to do it, I was trying to find inspiration. Like, I kept watching these videos on YouTube. I'm watching people like Jillian Berry. Shout out to Jillian.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bobby. Fruit up. Right. So like, I'm watching all of these people. Harold. I'm watching all of these people doing their podcasts and they're interviewing people.
Yes.
These people they're doing amazing things. Like their people are curing themselves from all kinds of stuff. And I'm just getting inspired. And then I was just like, I got to do something bigger. It just made me want to do something bigger. But that's the cleanse, though. It literally clears your mind. You like, I could do it. I could do something bigger. And then from watching them, I was just like, all right, well, now we're going to interview them. And they're going to be an inspiration to you guys.
Yes.
And so that's why we started doing, every 10 days. I mean, not every 10, every day for the 10 days, we are interviewing people. And that's where it came from, because that's where I got it from.
Yes.
Like, that's what made me do 60.
When you hear other people's
When
stories,
you hear other, you're like, damn, I'm doing that. Period. And so here we are, Jumping Juice 10,000. We started over 10,000 people. Now we're going for 1 million people.
1 million.
Why not?
Why not? Imagine if 1 million people at the same time had clarity and felt clearer, and you know what I'm saying, and wanted to spread it. Do you know? Come on, guys.
I called my mommy. I said, Ma, listen. I said, Ma, I think we should do 1 million people. Let's get 1 million people juicing at the same time. She was like, you know, Sean, that's possible. That's my mother, by the way. Shout out to Juju. She said, you know, 1 million people, that's a very small percentage of the world.
Hello.
I said, Ma, you better preach.
Think it's too small already.
You better preach.
So I will say this in almost in conclusion. I will say this, guys. Please don't keep this to yourselves. We're sharing this with you in hopes that you share it with other people and tell them to join us. Tell them to go to doubledutchaerobics.com. Tell them to subscribe to the website. Tell them to join the Juice Cleanse. We can't do it by ourselves.
We can't.
But with you, if you tell 5 people and then they tell 5 people,
we could get to 1 million people.
We could get to 1 million.
Come on, y'all.
And you're a part of this. By being here now, you're a part of it. And we're asking you to tell a friend to join us. Follow Double Dutch Aerobics on Instagram. Subscribe to the website. We have a mission and we got to do it together. And thank you guys for allowing us to.
Wait, don't go anywhere, because I want to answer your questions. Okay.
I'm looking forward to healing because of inflammation in my joints. Yes, it's already happening.
Let me tell you something. It's going to happen.
That's the easy part.
Just watch, y'all. Look, you do this juice cleanse, get rid of dairy, get rid of meat, and there goes the inflammation.
And mind you, we're going to lead you afterwards. So we're not going to lead you astray after this. We're going to lead you on how you should eat afterwards and things of that nature. But right now, it's about juicing for these 10 days and getting through it.
Do me a favor. Everybody right now, tag a friend right now who you think might be interested or they should be in this room.
So even if
they should be in this room with us.
Even if they're scared and they just watch every day and they watch to hear the people's testimonials. It's just like if they're signed up to get a hysterectomy and they're like, well, this is my only option. Right. Have them sign up to this. If they're suffering from endometriosis, have them sign up to this. If they're suffering from sleep apnea, if they're suffering from obesity, if they're suffering from joint pain, if they're suffering in any kind of way, food, is the cure. Fasting 100% will make a difference. Okay. Fasting 1 billion zillion % will make a difference.
Somebody says, so you can only do the juicing and the water. That is correct. Just so you know, like on StreamYard, for all my Facebook people, we can't see your name. It just says Facebook user. So if you notice we're not calling your name, it's not our fault.
Yes.
It's StreamYard. So type in your name if you want.
Yes, no specific juice for each day. Juices that you like. We do have on the JumpNJuice 10,000. We do have suggested recipes that you can try. But remember, don't limit yourself. So if it's a fruit, throw it in there. If you want to try it, throw it in there.
Throw it in there.
There are things that juice I don't like. So I don't juice celery. I don't like it. So I don't juice it. You know what I'm saying? So there's no limits in terms of what fruits and vegetables. Throw it in there.
Hey, Ebony. Hey, Kim.
As you start juicing more, you'll start liking or seeing what you like better or seeing what does. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Latoya.
Like when I first started, I bit my cheek. When I first started juicing, I never used to do a mono juice. Never. Always needed like 5 recipes. I need apples, pineapples, oranges, the kale, the lemon, the lime, the this. I needed like 10 recipes because I don't know. That was where my mind. That's not wrong, by the way.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
As I started to juice longer, I realized sometimes I just like a straight pineapple juice,
and especially
straight apple juice.
Especially when you, hey Addie. Especially when you're juicing for a long time. You don't want to be juicing all of those fruits and vegetables. Sometimes
what do you realize when you talk to people who juice a long time? All of them go through that.
Yeah.
And your body learns to sit. So your body it's even become more simple, and it actually likes just.
Well, they say your body juices one fruit at a time better. So a lot of people they do like monofruit juicing because your body's able to digest it a little better.
Yes. And this is only when you've been juicing for a long time. You'll start hearing people in the beginning, they used to do that. And then And we didn't know why we were doing that. That's how your body starts to talk to you. Until we were doing these interviews, and everyone who did it long term, like past 30 or past, they started to say, oh yeah, we would just start mono. And you're like, oh my God. We weren't planning it. It's just what felt good. So right now, if 5 recipes feels good to you, you do that. You understand?
Yeah. Hey, Jonathan. Next time, my brother. Come on in. He's fasting. So, I mean, that's good.
Yes.
We have the best willpower. So it's not
willpower, Janae.
So here's the thing about willpower. Willpower is temporary.
So temporary. We're just committed. You can do it, honey.
We have a why.
Yes.
And the why is bigger than willpower. Willpower will burn out.
The thing is,
it doesn't last long.
Option. You have to not give yourself an option.
Yeah, it's just
there's no what if, it's I'm doing it. Once you realize that and you get past that hump, the rest of
it. But it's I'm doing it because. What are you doing it for? And once your why is big enough, I'm telling you, you could do anything.
Yes.
Because if I said, listen, I'll give you $100 million to do this 10-day juice cleanse,
you would have no problem.
We'd get 1 million people juicing at the same.
But I think you have to know that you're healing your body is worth that $10 million.
Yes.
Me being in top supreme condition,
because a healed body can make $10 million.
Hello.
Or $100 million.
Speak on it.
I'm looking for it because we read that already.
So this live will only be saved in the Facebook group. So if you are part of the juice cleanse, you have access to the Facebook group. And so it will be repeated in the Facebook group. It won't be shared on Instagram Live. It won't be saved on Instagram Live.
You want to save it here for like an hour on Instagram? What you think? What you want to do? Look, we're discussing it in front of you guys. You want to save it here for an hour so they can look at it. And then we're going to take it off. And then you just go ahead and go to...
They said, I read the Bible once in the blue. So they said, let your husband lead. Go ahead, husband.
Oh, please.
Do whatever you want.
All right. So we'll leave it on for 20.
I'm a submissive wife.
Oh, please. We'll leave it on for 24 hours even. So we're going to leave it on for 24 hours.
Yeah, he just changed that.
So we're gonna take it off tomorrow at 9:30. So go ahead, take a look at it if you would like.
If we're new, how do you get started?
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, if you're new, how do you get started? The first thing is to register. Register on doubledutchaerobics.com/JumpNJuice10000.
So yeah, right. So when you go on the website, we have the steps laid out for you. So once you go on the website, you click that tab, JumpNJuice10000, and then all of the information is on that page. You fill out the application.
Thanks for tagging your friends, guys.
You purchase your ebook and then you do your video. What's the video look like, babe?
Oh, the video says, "Hi, my name is Michelle, and I jumped into the JumpNJuice10000."
Straight like that, and that's how we do it. Had to come back to IG. Okay.
Oh, I love that. I love celery juice. It cured my arthritis. Speak on it, sis.
Ooh.
If you love celery juice, drink celery juice. That's my point. I don't like celery juice, but that don't mean it ain't good for you.
Celery juice is very powerful.
People love it.
Celery juice and anything with a lot of ginger.
I don't like ginger either.
I know, I love but it's really good for you.
Juice. It cured my arthritis.
Oh,
beautiful.
Speaking of ginger is magnificent for inflammation.
Yeah.
So if you are suffering from inflammation in your body or in your joints, ginger
and celery. The thing that's funny is this is why God is so nice. He created a plethora of fruits and vegetables. So if you like celery, go juice celery. Now, don't not try celery because I said I don't like it, because clearly you see people that love it and it is good for you. So all the fruits, that's why we do a fruit test. We start testing fruits because I think every fruit is worth a try. It is worth a try. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it.
Oh, I've done a watermelon cleanse before and it was amazing. I want to do that. That's going to be the next thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to do a watermelon cleanse because I like watermelon, but I'm going to wait till the summertime because that's the best time to eat it, when it's hot. And then hot outside, you got that watermelon. Ooh.
How do I feel about you know me? I mean,
you don't like fruits. You don't like fruits. You don't like.
I don't like eating.
She likes veggies. She doesn't like fruits.
But however, I am working on it. All right.
No, but you do because you're juicing.
And I juice. Yeah, I juice. But I'm working on eating more fruits. That's actually a super goal of mine.
Don't give up. Keep going.
Oh, I like that. Short-term investment for long-term goals.
Come on, somebody.
That's what the name is. Let me write that down in my journal. Wait a minute.
Who over there preaching?
Let me write that down in my juice. Who said that? 7? Let me write that down in my juice and journal. You see that? Get yours on doubledutchaerobics.com. What you said? I like that. short-term investment.
Oh yeah, that's right. It would help to leave it for a few of those we tagged. I thought about that. Yeah, actually.
Short-term
That's why I made it.
investment.
That's why I made it
Oh,
24,
that's very
24
smart. You see how
hours.
smart he is?
Uh,
Short-term investment for what, babe?
once you for long time goals,
Hello.
long term goals.
Thank you,
Um,
Stephanie. I like that.
once your why is big enough, that's correct. I'm sorry to know
And
that
you know what
I'm
I'm gonna
headed
tell people
towards you.
also? Don't compare whys.
I love
Right.
that.
So my why when I was juicing was to have children, right? That doesn't make it's almost like comparing tragedies. If your why is to just be a healthier you, that's big enough.
That is big enough.
That is big enough.
Your why is your why.
If your why is to sleep better at night, that's big enough.
Oh, juicing is good. Oh, that's another thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Your sleep during a juice cleanse is magnificent.
Your why has to be big to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So don't compare whys. If someone is to heal cancer and yours is to smile more, then both matter.
Right. Turmeric is also good for inflammation. Mm-hmm. Oh, that might be like number one.
I'm not juicing that either.
I know she doesn't like turmeric.
That I sound like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I'm so excited to know you hate grass. You hate.
Shut up.
I'm so excited to know I'm so excited to know that I'm heading towards healing from the inside out.
Yes.
I've been eating plant-based, but not consistent. So I'm excited.
Yes.
Good.
I cheat sometimes too, sis.
I use plenty of ginger and I make
people
water.
Oh, you did see the watermelon only. Oh, you learned to love ginger.
I love ginger.
Wait, can I be honest with you? I've learned to love juice. Before the 60 days, I used to only drink juice during a juice cleanse. The day the juice cleanse was over, what would I?
That's it.
The day the juice cleanse was over,
juice gone.
I was like, put the juicer away. I'm not touching it.
But it's been so different since we got the Nama seriously.
The Nama and since the 60 days.
That was the Nama.
I have changed a lot.
Now we literally juice like every day.
Yeah. I've grown a lot.
I took a before and after picture. A before picture.
Yes.
Didn't like it. It was harsh seeing all of me.
Ain't it harsh?
Listen.
You know what's funny? The mirror is different than pictures. Pictures be mean.
Let me tell you something. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Well, I gotta tell you,
you can fix it all.
You can fix it all. Wait. That. After I had Phoenix, right? I had gained a lot of weight. I was very emotional. We was somewhere and I looked in the mirror and I was like, who is she? I was devastated.
It's true.
And I was crying.
Busted out crying.
I was crying. And Sean was like, Michelle. I was like, I've been looking at just having a fit, right? I ain't like the way my face looked. I just wasn't feeling my mirror. And Sean was like, Michelle, it's just weight. You could lose it. Like you struggle to have kids. What's like snap out of it?
Like we have children. Like think about it.
Like you and when we were trying to have kids, remember I was doing water fasting. I was the smallest I had ever been, and I wasn't thinking about it because I wasn't
right.
I was trying to have
kids. Whatever you had to do.
It's whatever I had to do. But after that, I looked in the mirror and I had gained all this weight after having 2, and I was just literally like womp. And he was like, Michelle,
it's just weight, baby.
You remember when you couldn't have kids? Do you remember?
It's not a big deal.
He was like, Michelle, we could lose weight.
Weight comes and goes.
He's like, we could just lose it. And I was like, oh, okay. And then
we went home and did a 30-day juice cleanse. And then there went the weight.
And there went the weight. And I'll say this too. This black woman had called me. We was at Girl Truck Retreat and she told me how beautiful I was when I was feeling the power of black woman. She don't know what that did for me. It made me feel so good.
Watermelon. Watermelon is best eaten in season. Yep, that's true.
What's the season?
But most fruits. Well, I mean, I guess all fruits. Yeah. I was so far to find the ones with the season. I don't worry about getting the ones with the season. I mean, if I get it,
I get
cool. If I don't, I'm still eating the watermelon.
It's just like y'all know original bananas have seeds in them.
Yeah.
Yes, I love the Nama too. I juice every day, and it's made to juice every day. That's the biggest thing too.
It's a workhorse.
It's a workhorse.
It is.
I've never tried sweet potato juice.
We did it. I did one time. Was it with you?
Yeah, this was a long time ago.
That was years ago.
We don't juice sweet potatoes anymore though.
But but you know what it is though. The reason why I stopped doing it too, because it was kind of harsh on the juicer, on the Breville. It was kind of harsh on it because sweet potatoes are hard, uncooked. Them things are hard. So yeah, that's why we didn't do it. But sweet potatoes are good for inflammation as well. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's amazing. Season's coming up. Farmers market and Sprouts. Oh,
all right.
All right, are we finished? Sweet potato juice. Sweet potato juice.
Yeah. Anybody have any questions? The last 5 minutes? Yes. And we're gonna save
I cleanse a lot, lost my stomach slowly.
Somebody said the watermelon without seeds are genetically modified.
It's
Well, it's not. So I'll say this, and this is what I learned. Because most of all fruit originally has seeds in it, including bananas, right? When I first saw it, I was like, oh my God. So here's the difference. It's almost so they changed the seeds. So it's not, they change the seeds. They don't change the actual fruit, if that makes any sense. So it's almost like mixing huh?
No, I'm listening to.
It's almost like I forget it because my brain is getting messed up.
I know because it's been a long day.
Yeah, it's been a long day, and I'm juicing. But we do both. We do the.
So you're saying it's not like it's made in a lab.
Yeah,
lab.
it's not
it's not like they created the watermelon
grown from the earth.
It's still grown from the seed.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I got you. Try eating seeded fruit. We originated from a seed.
Oh no, it's still a seed. So the watermelon is still grown from a seed. They just No,
the thing is, I go for the fruits with the seeds.
It's almost like a test tube baby.
Your test tube. Look, yes. I go for the fruits with the seeds. However, if the seeds aren't there, I'm still getting that watermelon on a hot summer day. Yes, Lord.
I don't like watermelon, so I don't.
I love watermelon. I don't like watermelon juice.
Ooh.
You know, when you juice I can't juice watermelon. It tastes. Jasmine did it really good. She did a watermelon and lime, and it made it pretty good. But I I could live without it. It's one of those things I could live without. Just like celery juice. I don't like celeries.
Yes.
But celeries are really good for you.
Yes.
All right, let me just let me go here real quick.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna relate seeded and non-seeded to? Breastfeeding and formula. Let's be very clear. Breastfeeding is better. It really is. But my babies did formula because I couldn't breastfeed no more.
No, we don't.
So fruit is still good. Seeded is better.
Do you guys ever add saturated fats to your diet or juices like avocados or coconut oil? Since it's important to the body.
During the juice cleanse?
During the juice cleanse, no, because you can't juice. You can't juice avocado.
No.
You can't juice
during during the 60 days, definitely not.
No.
Definitely not. Not during a juice cleanse.
Not during a juice cleanse. You can have all that stuff after.
Yes. During a juice fast, not ever, ever, ever.
Have you heard any positive comments from people healing from back pain during the juice cleanse?
Yeah.
People heal from, let me tell you something.
People heal from everything.
Through juicing, and I've heard it all. That's why we're inviting these people on, so that you can hear it from them. In fact, yeah.
So Sarah, one of the people who we had on last time, she did a juice cleanse for 366 days. She could not walk before. She was in a wheelchair. She ended her juice cleanse doing a 5K.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear me?
5K.
She healed from over 12 disorders and diseases, and some of them were genetic.
So
genetic.
Exactly. So guys, we are going to we're gonna go.
Yeah, because we actually have another interview at.
But that's actually not why we're going. Yeah. It's just that I know you guys are probably tired of seeing us.
Yeah, it's been a long night.
I mean, no, not really. I know we're pretty cool. Let me stop. No, but seriously, if you guys have any questions, DM us.
Yes, or ask tomorrow. We are going live again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have Sarah's quote on my dry erase board. Wait, what was the quote? You got to remind us tomorrow.
It's right here. I think I got it. She said a couple of them.
Perfect health lives within all of us.
This is Sarah's quote.
It's true.
There it is, y'all. And we're actually going to end it with that.
Yes. Yes.
I want everybody to read this. Actually, put this in your book. Put that in your journal.
Put this in your book. And don't get another book and call it your Jumpin' Juice. Get this book. All right.
You can go on our website and get the JumpNJuice 10,000 journal. But
yes.
If you don't have this journal, write it in a journal. Look, write it down. Perfect health lives within all of us. Y'all better, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna just let that sit right there. Y'all go ahead and look at that. Go ahead, read that. If you want to type it in the comments, you can. You want to write it down? Go ahead, you can.
I am tired. I've been tired all day.
Oh, who you
But I'm
telling?
detoxing. I ain't have no coffee today, y'all.
I drove for 24 hours just now. You know, we rented a Tesla.
I don't know who he's a super.
We rented a Tesla to drive from New York, Atlanta to New York, and then New York to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Tesla that we were driving, that we rented, you got to charge every 2 hours.
It was yeah.
And the charge is like 15, 20 minutes a charge. 25 if you're going to 100. If you're charging all the way up to 100.
So it took us about 22
hours
to get back, 24 to get there.
But you know what? The ride in a Tesla is amazing.
Yeah, it's a different ride.
It's a
calmer, will calm. It's different.
It's a whole different experience, though.
I lost 18 pounds during the January juice cleanse.
Yay!
We love you. Beautiful.
You know we love you.
There's no growth in the comfort zone. Ain't that the truth? All right, guys. On that note, and guy who said I'm tired. Sean.
Ain't no traffic on the extra mile.
Ain't no traffic on the extra mile.
Come on, let's just start saying things. By the yard is hard, but inch by inch, anything's a safe.
All right, guys. Good night, because my husband will be here.
All right, y'all.
All right,
y'all. We're gonna go.
All right, holla. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Listen, see y'all tomorrow at 8. Join us tomorrow at 8. Wait.
I'm sorry.
Wait, don't leave. The kids want to say goodbye. The kids want to say goodbye.
Say bye, guys.
The kids want to say goodbye.
Bye.
That's Sean Clark Jr. Say hello, son.
7-year-old. Phoenix got her shirt on backwards. Come on, Maverick.
Wait, do I got my
Is he sleeping?
Is Mav sleeping?
Let me go check on him.
Mama. Is Maverick sleeping?
Bye.
Stop acting like that. Phoenix, say goodbye.
Where?
Bye.
Oh, he's sleeping. Okay, Maverick is sleeping.
Maverick is sleeping. The 2-year-old is sleeping. What do you say, Fee? How do you say bye?
Bye, guys.
How do you close out a show? How do you close out, Phoenix?
Bye.
What do you say? See you later.
Gracias.
No. See you later, alligator.
See you later, alligator, crocodile.
That's how she leaves.
Gracias.
All right, see y'all.
She always gonna change the game because that's my child.
All right, see y'all tomorrow at 8.
All right.
Tomorrow at 8 p.m.
All right.
The shows are gonna be good.
I got school tomorrow. We ain't on vacation.
Oh my God, that's right.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, y'all going to school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have to send y'all to school?
Go put on your pajamas.
No.
Yeah. Bye, Jasmine. Look, Jasmine is saying goodbye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Big Cheese. That's what it says
I want to go to school.
All right, Phoenix. Fifi. Cut it out. Fifi, you always want to go to school. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Guys.
Bye, y'all. Soccer too. That's right. You got soccer.
That's soccer tomorrow.
Soccer tomorrow. All right.
All right.
Jasmine said you got soccer. All right, y'all. See y'all. We're gonna leave the video up 24 hours. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. We're gonna see y'all. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Maverick is sleeping.